Hello guys, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Phineas. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, guys. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you are waiting for. Support me, please, by subscribing and watching my videos. So today I'm very excited. You know why? I don't know whether you feel like a feeling I have today, that you can see I'm wearing a white shirt. Yeah, but I think I don't have a tie. The only thing that is lacking here, it's a tie. Yeah, but I have a white shirt. So this is a demonstration of something I want us to talk about today. You can see I have a book. I have a book here and a pen, right? So back then, long time ago, we have grown old. When we were growing up, when we were in primary school, our teachers, the older people, our parents used to ask us, when you grow up, whom do you want to be? As exciting children, what we hear others say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to be... Whom did you say you wanted to be? Others wanted to be engineers. Others want to be pilots. You see, these were white collar jobs. Nobody said I want to be a farmer. Nobody said I want to be a boda rider. Nobody said I want to be who? I want to be to do masonry, or rather tailoring. You see, nobody said I want to be a businessman or business lady, right? And I thought that we should have a conversation today. Yeah, today we should have a conversation. And this conversation is very legit because it all touches to each and every one of us, right? So when we were growing up, nobody wished to be anything other than a white collar job. A white collar job. You know what I mean, guys? Nobody wanted to do anything other than that. Oh my God. What happened? What happened to our dreams? Tell me, what happened to our dreams? Along the way, I don't know what happens, but something happens. And it happens to almost all of us. People change what they promised to work for. A doctor, an engineer, a teacher, and I don't know. There are guys who look quite presentable when they are on these shirts. Others have got even shades, you see, and they look so serious, so focused, than a great farmer that is somewhere on a rugged clothes, than a boda rider, than what? Than somebody who is doing masonry on cement, carrying stones, and these non-official jobs that people feel like, that's what not I like to go to school for. But let me tell you guys, things changes. along the way. Anyway, so why am I on a white shirt today? I wanted to dispute that it's not only white collar jobs that earns us a living, because you find that there are so many people who have made it. Actually, there is a research that is made, I was checking the other day. People who are employed by somebody, they take so long to achieve their goals. If I'm wrong, correct me. But employed people, as we are employed, they take so long to achieve their goals, and some even don't. You find yourself, you're old and you've not achieved what you intend to achieve. But guys who are doing non-white collar jobs, nobody wanting to be a bonda rider. There are great bonda riders currently, right? People who are doing great things. People are not in loans. They are great farmers. You know, I was watching another guy from Uganda. He was a medical doctor, graduated, and worked for a few years, and then focused on farming. You think that guy was stupid? A medical doctor used to wear a lab coat and a white shirt, and or a checked shirt and on a tie, and go around checking patients. Guy, somebody who was very bright, somebody who made his childhood dream come true, but along the way realized that this is not I was wrong. There is a wrong narrative somewhere about white collar jobs. I don't know whether it's in Africa or whether it's in Kenya only, that people who go and learn very hard, people are going to school, they start very hard, to achieve that what you wanted to become, and along the way, life is not working as you wanted. But I'm telling you, this guy from Uganda is inspiring millions of people. You can go to YouTube and check his YouTube. It's called Farm Up, right? I saw the other day the great Wodemaya from Ghana. Yeah, that greatest YouTuber from Ghana who inspires the whole Africans about loving their country and not just believing that you can only achieve it when you go outside the country, right? Visited Farm Up, and when you listen to that story of that guy, you realize, I don't know whether I should say that white collar job is a scam. It's a scam, right? And there's so many guys who are proving it, man. People are working on ragged clothes, doing crazy things. You can see there are so many guys on the internet right now. People who have graduated from university, and they find that they went to school, paid you school fees, and realized later that it was a scam. And now they are venturing on different environments to make them achieve their goals. People are actors, people are doing crazy things, people are getting to farming, people are getting to bonda rides, people are getting to businesses, people are doing things far away from what they went to school for. Yeah? I got into a psychologist class. I got into psychologist class, and when I was taking that unit, it's an eye-opener. If you want to think differently, if you want to see things in different ways, to understand the environment, to understand the people you are living with, to understand what you should do and what you should not do, go into a psychologist class. Yeah? So, when you go there, you are able to understand that things that matters, that are presented to you, and things that does not matter. People who matters and people who does not matter and who live within you. Right? It's an eye-opener. You get to have what we call critical thinking. Right? So, coming back, it's become a thing of the past currently. At least the government has introduced CBC. CBC means competency-based curriculum. Because they love what they do, they get the fruits of what they are doing. As guys who are on white collar jobs, those guys who go to work every morning, highly dressed up, guys have got so many psychological issues because of failure to see that what they were promised, or that they thought white collar jobs could have given them, right? Maybe you are employed at a salary that does not even feed you, and you're on a white shirt, or whatever you are earning on a white shirt collar job is next to what somebody doing a technical job earns a day, or within hours, or within 5 days, right? I think, anyway, what I wanted to encourage myself Everybody has got his or her own opinion. We all have freedom of speech enshrined in our Constitution 2010, right? And see, even the political arenas are practicing that, right? So, into my opinion, I think education is very, very good. It's very good, very a vital instrument to every child. Vital instrument. I think without education, you become you become an ignorant person. You might achieve material things, but your mindset is very different, right? The way you communicate with people is different. The way you integrate with other things, the way you perceive things, the way you behave, the way you do your things is quite different. The way you talk, yeah, is quite different. Education is very, 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 very important. Going to school is very important. I don't dispute that because I know where I've come from personally because of education, right? But after you've gone to school, we go to school not to get employed sometimes. It's only that the strategies that we are in or other the environment, you have to start somewhere, right? Young guys, I checked in this YouTube another day and found that into analytics, most people who watch my videos are young people aged between 18. YouTube analyzes everything. That's the important of it. 18 and 30 years. That's why I'm speaking this, because we are there, all of us. Yeah, I think we should go to school. We should go to school, go to primary school, go to high school, go to wherever you want to go. But please, it's not of must to do what you went to school for. It is not of must. Please, this is an eye opener. It's not of must to do what you went to school for. I'm telling you today, a school is meant to open you, to give you exposure, to go and see what other people from different backgrounds do. Yeah, to see things from a different perspective, or other villages where you live, you go get exposed, see what other people are doing, see what opportunities are arising, be able to integrate with people, have a good communication skill, right? Be able to understand different people from different backgrounds, from different countries, from different tribes, and how you can live with them. It is the highest time, all of us, as young people, try to think outside the box, right? Because, we are going to school to get employed. And get employed, not just getting employed, but getting employed to good jobs. Jobs that can sustain us, jobs that can maybe pay us rent, maybe build future houses, make us expand, make us achieve our goals, make us change the narrative of our families, or of our community, or of our country, right? We don't go to school just to horse ride. We just do something for first year, second year, third year, 10 years, 20 years. And when you are about 50 years, you're still a poor person. I hate that. I hate that passionately. I don't want to blame the government, but sometimes policies that are led by the government sometimes may affect the livelihood, education, every aspect of of its citizens, right? So, you know, I've been in this world until this time. I can think this way, you know. And how you think when you are a young person is not what you think when you grow up, right? As I conclude, I want to say this. Let's not be discouraged by anything. Yeah? Let's not be discouraged by anything. It is the highest time we should come out and try to embrace the technical way of doing things. And you know, it's very bad and it's very discouraging when somebody goes to school, you learn for 8 years in primary school, you go to high school 4 years, you go to university 4 years, and then after all that, you can't even get a job, man. You're struggling to get a job. Somebody is employing you that you've never been, or treating you that you've never been to school, like you've never worked hard to be whom you are. Whether you are accountant, a teacher, the salaries that people are giving you are in consideration to working hours and time you're spending and everything is totally different. It's so unfortunate, so diminishing for somebody who has worked very hard to achieve that educational level that you are. These days you find somebody with masters, somebody with a PhD on something. I saw another day somebody showing up his documents. A guy who has mastered in economics but has no job. The guy is fetching water in Nairobi. Oh my God. It's so diminishing, it's so, I don't know which word I can use to say that, because I've been squared. I know some courses how people work very hard to achieve, have sleepless nights. Guys go to school, their parents have spent a lot of money, or their guardians or their supporters, for you to go and achieve that education, and then after that, there's nowhere to work, my friend. There's nowhere to apply what you've gone to school for. There's no employment. Guys become discouraged, they become depressed, they become stuffed up in their mind that they even block and stop thinking because of failure of systems to support what they promised them. That is, when you work hard, you go to a good school, you achieve a good academic status or level, you get a job, you get money, you know, all that. It's so depressing to young people, actually. Me being one of them. So depressing. This white collar job is a scam. You know, it's a scam, guys. But what I'm telling you today is one thing. Start thinking outside your box. Start thinking outside this white collar job. Don't fail to go to school. School is very important. You can't communicate eloquently without having gone to school. Maybe you can communicate your indigenous language from your village or your tribe or from your country, but the mode of communication, the way you express yourself, the way you do things, the way you think, you even get away ignorance from yourself. Use that opportunity, go to school, but don't go to school to get employed. You'll be very wrong, very wrong. You can finish school, get employed, to try and support you, because you just knew you just knew from school, and you don't know how the market is working, but strive to do some other things differently. Please don't be cheated. You need to start thinking outside the box, and I'm very happy that the government is achieving that by bringing CBC, which is a very, if somebody is good in music, if you have a talent, if somebody is a good a songwriter, or you're good script writer, or you're good in something, do that, right? If you're good motivational speaker, if you're good whatever you're good at, that's what you should follow. And when you follow that, things gonna be different. I believe so. I'm a great believer, right? I'm a great believer that guys, you should work very hard, but work differently. Work very hard, achieve your academic levels or status. Don't refuse to go to school. Don't say education does not help, but please don't go to school thinking that white collar jobs gonna change the narrative. They change to a few people, but those guys do, if you follow them, they're also doing things differently. You just don't wake up, dress up very well, have a tie, brush your shoes or shine your shoes, and you go to work every morning, 7 days a week, 52 weeks an year, and 12 months an year, and you think those guys will succeed? Go and check those guys who have succeeded. It's not because of the white collar job, if I may tell you. Start thinking today and start doing things differently. So, and that said, I think I may have touched somebody's mindset, and you've started thinking differently now, right? And this white collar job that we are promised, it is there, but I don't think it will get you where you want very fast. If you want to become a great person, do things different. You can start with it, it's a good job, but make sure you do your things differently. I'm not saying that people should not get employed, people should, but after you've been employed, start thinking about it, because I don't believe currently, because I'm there in the market, that market, yeah, of employment, that is getting people to the right destination. Yeah, but it's a good venture. So that is it, guys. As I conclude, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel, FinDrops, because I believe I will, and as I've been, I will be dropping you great things like this that will open your eyes. Maybe, there are those who are already opened and those who had not thought of this idea, right? So please support your guy. Just click that subscription button, like the video, and share, and I'll highly appreciate that. So get that in mind, guys, and see you next time.